popular request, here are some of the best things to do in London in the summertime. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe for more London and Europe trip planning tips. Number 1, grab a pint and drink outside. Whenever the sun comes out in London, you'll see crowds of people standing outside of pubs after work with a good old cold pint in their hands. You can drink outside here in London, so make sure you join in with the locals and do the same. Number 2, walk along the South Bank. South Bank is a lovely place to walk around during any time of the year, but it's especially lovely in the summer. Visit on a weekday when there's going to be less crowds and you'll be able to walk along the Thames and have plenty of things to do and see. There's tons of food trucks and other food spots like the South Bank Center's food market. You can also pop into the Tate Modern for some free art, or just walk and take photos of the London Eye and other iconic London landmarks. Number 3, get a drink on a rooftop bar. My favorite. Rooftop bars are ideal in London in the summertime. One of my favorites is Madison, a swanky rooftop restaurant and bar where you can have a posh drink and look out onto St. Paul's Cathedral. But there are plenty of other ones around town, all with different atmospheres from casual to really classy and sophisticated. I'll leave a link down to a couple down in the description so you can take a look. Number 4, ride a bike through Hyde Park. Hyde Park is huge and it's the perfect place to grab one of the Boris bikes and go for a ride in the sunshine. Just make sure you obey any of the no cycling signs around the park. There are a few Boris bike rental spots in the park, so you can pick one up really easily. Number 5, see something outside. Even with the unpredictable weather that we have in London, London loves to have a good outdoor show or performance. Outdoor cinema is really popular, where you can go on to a rooftop or an outdoor space and they have a big old screen set up and everybody sits and watches a movie. There are also really big concert cities like British Summertime that happens in Hyde Park in July, and Somerset House does something similar as well. If you're a theater lover, you can go to the open air theater in Regent's Park, so try to snag some tickets for that. Number 6, go for afternoon tea. There are some places in London where you can have your tea outside, which is just glorious, but this is also a good option for those less than great days. There's nothing better than having some tea to warm you up, along with some cute little pastries and finger foods. I have a couple of recommendations for a nice tea, so look down in the description box for those. Number 7, do some fitness along the Thames. Since summers in London are usually pretty mild, we have a lot of days where it's cool enough to go and do your workout outside. Go for a run along the Thames. It's kind of perfect because you can pretty much make sure you won't get lost. You can just run down one side for as long as you want and then turn back and run to be able to find your way back to your hotel. There are also tons of green spaces around London where you can do yoga or any type of fitness that you want. Number 8, visit Wimbledon. Tennis fans, if you happen to visit when Wimbledon is on, you can actually go and queue up any of the days so you can get a general admission ticket. I did this last year. We got there around 5:30 to get in line and we were onto the grounds around 10 a.m. If you want to see my video from that day, just click the little box up there. If you do go, make sure you have plenty of Pims and lots of strawberries and cream, because that's what you do at Wimbledon. If you can't make it to Wimbledon, there are a few other options. You can go for a Wimbledon-themed tea at the Landmark London, or you can find one of the many spots around the city where they have big screens to view all of the matches and you can sit in the sunshine and watch everything going on. And finally, if you're not even here when Wimbledon's on, you can go to the grounds and go to the museum, which I did a couple weeks ago, which is really interesting. Or if you want to just go play tennis yourself, you can do so in Greenwich Park. Number 9, hire a boat. There are lakes all around London where you can hire a canoe or pedalo, which is what they call paddle boats here in England. And if you want to do something a little bit different, you can go to the Alexandra Palace where you can rent boats that are swans and dragons and all different kinds of stuff. Number 10, tour Buckingham Palace's summer opening. If you come to London in the summer, it means that you have a chance to actually go into Buckingham Palace and experience the summer opening exhibit. This is a special exhibit that only happens during the summer, obviously, and it's different every year. This year is an exhibit that is to celebrate the Queen's birthday. And you can also go on a tour of Buckingham Palace because the Queen is on vacation, so they open it up to everyone. In there, you can go into the staterooms. They have priceless pieces of art that you can see, and there's just tons of history, and it's pretty cool. I'll leave a link down in the description so you can find out how to do that. Are you visiting London in the summer? Let me know with a comment down in the description, and let me know which of these things you think you're gonna do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more London tips and Europe guides, and I will see you next week with a new video. There are a few common misconceptions that visitors to London have, so I'm gonna squash those so you know better before you get